Hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday morning. What's the date today? It is February 23rd. February is almost over. That's crazy. February is a short month. It's only 28 days. So next week it will already be March, which is absolutely crazy to think. Excuse me. Let me get some coffee here so I can talk. Very excited about this episode, as you all should be as well. Stacked review. 4 great companies. One amazing collab, and it's going to be a really good show. I've got a pretty decent spicy sermon coming up at the end, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, next month we have League of Fire has the world title belt match coming up. All the best to Stephen Kurgan, Fiery Red, gentleman who beat me in Colorado. Should be an amazing one. It's in Africa, of all places, if you can believe that. Definitely expanding, which is amazing for everybody that's involved in League of Fire. Very much looking forward to that. Yesterday, the Scoville unit had the 3rd annual Wing Off, which if you didn't see that, go to his page. Check out that amazing battle that took place yesterday, or Friday, one of the days. It was pretty cool, like it always is. But go check that out, and go like his channel, of course. But let's get into it. So first one up we're gonna do is a collab by one of my sponsors, my main sponsor, High Desert Sauce Company. We all know Zach Perkins. He's an amazing gentleman, makes it amazing sauces, just an all-around awesome dude. He's partnered with Craving Capsaicin, which, if you don't know Nelson, another amazing individual in the pepper community. Love that guy. They did a collab that was salsa vibes, and everybody was asking for a hotter version. So what did they do? They gave the people what they want. So they came out with Salsa Vibes XX,
I dare you.
which is going to be a hotter version. Can't go wrong with the hotter version of a sauce. Everybody loves that. So, Salsa Vibes, High Desert Sauce Company, with Craving Capsaicin. They've got that classic, what do they call that mixing bowl? I can't remember. It's not a mole, it's a, there's a Spanish name for it. But, molcachete. Yeah, I know Spanish. So, the molcachete right there, you got all the ingredients going on. You got that angry pepper from Craving Capsaicin. He's wearing a sombrero. He's loving it. He's probably having some of this on some delicious tacos. So we're going to review it. We're going to see how it compares to the first one that they came out with. And because it's Zach, I am not biased, even though Zach is a big sponsor of me as far as chili pepper eating. If it tasted like boo-boo, I would say something. All right, we're going to give this bad boy a Taylor Swift here. We're going to shake it up. Shake it up. And we're going to go over the ingredients one more time here. We got fire roasted tomato. We got distilled vinegar, pepper mash, which includes Moruga scorpion, yellow Carolina reapers, red Savina, habanero peppers, jalapenos, garlic, kosher salt, lime juice, minced onion, cilantro, cumin, and smoked paprika. Love the ingredients list. See how the nose likes it. I mean, it's like you're putting your nose right in a molcachete. Okay, it smells fresh. It smells light. It smells inviting. You can definitely get the cumin, you can get the cilantro, you most assuredly get the acidity from the tomatoes in the smell. It smells delicious. It smells like salsa. And you can't go wrong with that. You don't really get too much of the spice that's in there besides like a normal, like if you put some peppers into your salsa. But there's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to see what the pourability is like here. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that viscosity. I hope the camera can catch it. It's definitely textured, which I've said it before, and I'll say it every time I try sauce. Perfect sauce shouldn't be fully pureed. It should have some kind of texture to it, but still be smooth. That's like the best mouthfeel as far as the sauce is concerned. And this is looking like it's going to be exactly that. Oh, it smells so good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, you get the almost like rustic woodsiness from the cumin. Then it punches right on through into a flash of heat. You get the acidity from the tomatoes. And then it just, everything, instead of being waves, everything just like smooths out and comes together. It's an amazing, amazing sauce. It's definitely hotter than the last one, I can tell you that much. But in the best way. Still hitting you in the front of the palate, heat-wise, kind of the back of the teeth. Hits you a little bit in the back of the throat, but not crazy. This is exactly what you want to see. That's really good. Makes me want to go out and make tacos. Which I just might. Let's get a little bit of more of that. It's so fresh and it's so light, especially with just like, you'd think that like cilantro wouldn't, like something small like cilantro wouldn't do that. But a little greenery always helps. It makes it taste not bogged down. It kind of cuts down on the acidity from the tomatoes. It gives you a almost like a breathability effect on the sauce. That is so good. That's perfect. This is better than the first one in my opinion. It's a little bit more balanced. With the higher intensity heat on the background. This is going to be a 10 for me. This is a perfect sauce. It's balanced. The viscosity is perfect. Not a crazy long list as far as ingredients go. Like, this is everything that I describe every single episode. This matches it. This is a great sauce, and the heat doesn't blast your face off, but it lingers just a little bit to where your mouth salivates and you want more. Science, guys. That's exactly what you want. It has you keep coming back for more. I should have bought more bottles. XX salsa vibes, high desert sauce with Craving capsaicin. This is going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. I don't give a whole lot of 10 out of 10s. But this is going to be one of them. This would be like a permanent lineup situation for me. Heat level is probably going to be about a 4. So for non-chili head, you're probably looking at like an 8. 7, 8, somewhere in there. But balanced, so well balanced, especially if you're putting on something to enhance the already given flavors, like a taco where you're going to have the meat seasoned with cumin, seasoned with paprika, or that mix of the wateriness from the lettuce, the kind of funk from the cheese, maybe a little sour cream. If you're putting this on top, it's gonna fully accentuate the flavors that are already being given. This is amazing. XX salsa vibes, high desert sauce company, Craving capsaicin. You guys knocked it out of the park. It's even better than the first one. I think I gave the first one a 7.5. This one's easily a 10. So that it's crazy how much that jumped. Excuse me. That's amazing. If they still have some in stock, go get you some. I know Zach is doing something to where he could only make one batch to start, but like, so there is supposedly going to be a second batch if they are sold out, so keep your eyes peeled. But check that out. XX Salsa Vibes, High Desert Sauce Company, Craving Capsaicin. I can't say it enough. This is absolutely immaculate. 10 out of 10. Really, really good. Wow. And again, even got my nose running a little bit, so it definitely has a kick. Cleanse my palate a little bit there. Next up, we've got from Flashpoint Sauces. And these guys are out of North Carolina. That's pretty cool. That's not too far from me. This one's going to be Flashpoint Sauces Screamin' Banshee. Look at that artwork. You literally have a Screamin' Banshee. Hey, Michael. Screamin' Banshee on there. Flashpoint Sauces. Love the artwork. Love how it stands out. Definitely very, very cool. And the Banshee is holding what seems to be an apple. So we'll see what the ingredients list is here. Well, it's going to be a peach. You've got peach puree, apple cider vinegar, Fireball whiskey. Very interesting ingredient choice there. Light brown sugar, ghost pepper mash, granulated garlic, kosher salt, and spices. Okay. Again, I love the artwork's pretty cool. I got this at the pepper competition in Colorado. I can't remember what the hot sauce store is called, but it was right next to the venue that we did the League of Fire belt match in. Very cool. Had a great. I love going into a hot sauce shop that has craft hot sauce because I'm like, oh, I know that guy. Oh, I know that guy. Oh, I know them. It's just cool to see your friends' products, to see products that you love, and to see a great selection of stuff that you haven't tried before. And they do a great job at, you know, when they're trying to rotate stock, they do great sales, all this stuff. It's awesome. So. Man, I wish I could remember what that shop was called. If I remember it, I'll put it in the chat. But Flashpoint Sauces, Screamin' Banshee. Let's go ahead and open this up. Ooh, and that happens sometimes when you open these bottle tops. This will go right underneath your fingernail. Not a great feeling. But it is what it is. You got to get to the goodness inside of the bottle, right? So we're going to shake this up. We're going to give it a Taylor Swift. Okay, let's see how the nose likes it. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to cleanse my palate one more time here. So, having worked as a chef and in the restaurant industry, you can tell when something's a fake, like it's a man-made smell, as opposed to somebody actually using a full fruit puree. Fruit puree, for sure. Wow. That peach comes out amazing. I'm live in Georgia, so peach capital. The only other place that might have comparable peaches is peaches in Colorado. Shout out to my boy Brandon Collins. He knows what's up. This smells so good. I think they're called Palisade peaches, the ones from Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. You can smell the sugar, the refined sugar that's other than like the natural sugar that you're going to get from the peach, just in the smell. And you definitely smell there's going to be some heat in here. You can definitely hit that. My nose is definitely picking that up. It smells really good. Like if there was a cologne, I would wear this. Wow. Let's see what the pourability is like on this one. Look at that. Look at that. The color is absolutely beautiful. I know there's going to be a whole lot of texture with this one, but that's okay. No judgment. That's just a personal preference thing on my end. It smells so good. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'll see you, Flashpoint. Wow. Okay. Let's go over another spoonful. Oh my God. Wow. Right away, the peach isn't super intense, but it is the star of the show. You get the back end of the refined sugar, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon from the Fireball whiskey. Not a hard bite to it, but as soon as you start oxygenating your mouth after you've swallowed, your palate starts playing with the oxygen hitting it. You get the heat. The heat releases, but it's so gentle. It's like getting covered up in a warm blanket on a cold night. It's not intense. It's there, but it's not intense. It's gentle. It accentuates the sweetness coming from the peach puree and the brown sugar. Wow. Holy moly. Right away in my head, this automatically screams like doing some pulled pork and dumping a whole bottle of this in there. Using some apple juice and then using a whole bottle of this in there to give that moisture while you're doing it in the pressure cooker. Holy bejeebus. That is so good. That's so different too. Wow. The heat dissipates. I don't know if I've ever done 2 10s out in one episode, but I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. This is great, guys. Flashpoint, Screaming Banshees. This is going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm absolutely blown away. This is not a dessert sauce by any means. Could it be used like as a dessert sauce? Put this on some peach cobbler? Abso-freaking-lutely. But can this be used in a savory accent? By far. Even more so than the sweet aspect. It's so good. Very different than anything I've ever tried as far as like a peach sauce. I know you've got a great peach sauce from Defiant, but like this is great. The balance is what is incredible about this. It's not overpowering. It's the star of the show, but it's not too crazy. This is an absolutely phenomenal sauce it's to die for. This is absolutely outstanding. Wow. 10 out of 10. The heat level is maybe a 2. It's not crazy. It's just a nice little warm blanket, you know. Wow. Flashpoint out of North Carolina. Check them out. That's absolutely insane. Screaming Banshee. I don't think I've ever given 2 10s out in one episode. That is pretty crazy. Wow. I told y'all when I shared that what was going to be reviewed in this episode, it was going to be a strong episode. You got some really good companies going on right here. So next one up, we've got more or less like a mystery bottle done by Pepper Fueled Dreams. Look at that awesome logo. Look how bad A that is. Pepper Fueled Dreams, which is going to be a collaboration of Nikki Collins and Brandon Collins, 2 people I hold very dear in this world. They make some amazing stuff. Their chili crisp, I've reviewed it on here. Best chili crisp out there. Hands down, commercial or otherwise. I have yet to have a chili crisp that tastes better than the one that they put out. I believe the ScovilleUnit.com has some available right now still. I'm going to order more actually after this episode's done because I'm out. Amazing, amazing stuff. And everybody can tell you that it's good. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a bad review on that one. Pepperfield Dreams. Brandon sent this to me. I told him I'd review it. And the color on this is absolutely outstanding. I don't know if you guys can see that or pick that up very well, but it's very pretty. It's a very, very pretty red. Let's see what we get here smell-wise. Oh, we got a topper on this. We're gonna get that out of here. That's for babies. Not for chili heads. Ooh, okay. It definitely has a Reaper-esque as far as like a spicy scent mixed with a earthiness. It definitely smells some kind of natural sugar, like honey or that's nice. That smells really good. It smells like a great red sauce. Let's see what the pourability is like. I don't know if you guys can see this too, but like, see how it like kind of glistens when it's stuck to the edges there? That shows you that there's some kind of natural sugar in there. That's a dead giveaway with the sauce. Oh my god, this smells so good. Pourability. Look at that. That's a nice pour. That's a very nice pour. Cheers. That's nice. Subtle. There's definitely natural sugar in there. It's I'm almost 100% positive it's honey. You get that nice goldenness that comes with the flavor profile of honey. It's not sharp, it's not processed. And there's a gentle wave of heat, the flavor of the pepper. This is just a great table sauce. And when I say table sauce, I don't mean like quality level. I mean something that you could put on everything. The versatility of it is unmatched. It's subtle. There's no key players. You could literally use this to accentuate any kind of flavor profile that you're putting it onto, whether that's protein, whether you can make a vinaigrette to put on a salad, eggs, pork, chicken, a roasted chicken with this on it would smack. It would smack. I'm gonna take another little spoonful here, see if I can pick up some of the other flavors going on. Maybe a little bit of garlic. It's so nice. That's a quality sauce right there. Brandon, if you're watching this, let us know what the ingredients are, either in the chat or a comment. Pepperfield Dreams. I'm going to give this one a solid 8. This is definitely a great sauce to have. I know he only made a small batch of this, which, gotta love my boy, because he's going to send me some. I love it, and I appreciate you, Brandon. the team of Brandon and Nikki, they're very, very good at balancing each other out, not only in life, but in their sauce making. And you can't go wrong with this sauce. This is a solid 8 out of 10. The heat level is maybe like a 1.5, a 1. It's not crazy. And that's why I say it's a table sauce. It's not going to knock your socks off as far as the heat level. It's just going to give you just enough spice to accentuate other flavors. Kind of like adding salt to a dish would accentuate other flavors. Very well made. The texture is beautiful. The pourability is beautiful. The fact that there's natural sugar in there and not like some kind of processed sugar like, you know, that you're going to get in a bag. I love it. This is a great sauce, guys. You can't go wrong. Pepperfield Dreams. If you don't know, I believe they sell their products. Also, if you haven't seen Brandon's prints, he makes absolutely phenomenal prints. He's so dang talented when it comes to art, whether that's making it in food or putting it on a canvas. But go check his stuff out. I believe he's got an Etsy page for his prints. But go check out Pepperfield Dreams. Go check out Brandon Collins. Great sauce, guys. Really impressed. Wow. This is a great show. This is some good sauces, guys. And I saved one of the best for last. Because if you don't know, now you know. Capsaicin Cartel. Guys, there's a lot going on in the world right now. Everybody wants to blame and everybody wants to pick sides and stuff like that. I've reviewed a lot of Canadian sauces on here. I show no bias. I don't let the world going ons affect my feelings towards individuals or sauce companies. And what I can tell you is I've had a lot, like Jordan Leal, he makes great sauces over at his company. You've got my boy over at Capsaicin Cartel. And that's just to name a few. There's amazing companies that are Canadian. Get you some, okay? I cannot stress enough. If you're gonna buy a sauce, just buy a sauce. There shouldn't be anything else attached to that. Whether it's American, whether it's Canadian, whether it's French, whether it's Czechoslovakian, for all that matters, okay? If there's good people behind it, there's quality behind it, and it's a good sauce maker, try them out, okay? I know probably about 5 months ago I got a big old shipment from Capsaicin Cartel. I wouldn't be surprised if before too long I put a whole nother order in because I'm running out of their stuff. It's so good. But I haven't tried this one yet. This one is called Voodoo Queen. It's a Creole hot sauce with picante. It's a picante Creole. He does a great job at making these labels. They stand out. They're different. We've done everything from like their Native American ketchup. We've had the Beast 1, 2, and 3. And that's just to name a few. He does a couple League of Fire challenges. Like, the man knows what he's doing over at Capsaicin Cartel. Voodoo Queen. Not to mention, oh my gosh, what's that one that I love? It's black garlic. I can't remember what it's called, but it is like one of the best sauces I've ever had. Voodoo Queen. So let's see the ingredients list on this one. Let's see here. We've got tomato puree, apple cider vinegar, red bell peppers, scotch bonnet peppers, habaneros, spiced dark rum, onion, garlic, sweet potato, paprika, salt, Creole spices, fresh shiitake mushrooms, brown sugar, dried gochujang mushrooms, soy sauce, and sunflower oil. We're going to give it a Taylor Swift, and we're going to shake it up. Shake it up. Cleanse my palate one more time here. Yummy. See what the nose feels about this one. Okay. All right. For those that don't know, Creole is it's not does like it's a very like Americanized American mixed with French, and that's what or not American like it's French mixed with. Why am I blanking on this? Islanders. I can't remember the specific island. But Scotch bonnet, which is an ingredient in this, is something that they use very frequently. So I'm not surprised to see that pepper used in this sauce. The savoriness of this. It almost smells like a... It almost smells like a gravy, if that makes sense. The savory level of this. Oh my god, the spices. I don't know what the Creole spices are, but they come out amazing. Like that's what I can't pinpoint what they are, but I know that that's what I'm smelling. The sweet potato is a very interesting choice, and I think I'm picking up some of that earthiness from that, maybe some of that sweetness that comes out of it as well. This smells so good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's see what the pourability is on this. Look at that. That is what I am talking about. Wow. Okay. Okay. This smells so good. My mouth is literally watering just by smelling the spices come up. I would guess that there's some kind of... There's definitely some kind of black pepper. Maybe some rosemary. Some kind of paprika. And I don't know if it's garlic or what that other smell is. God, it smells so good. Cheers. I should have bought way more bottles of this. This is so good. I don't think I've definitely never done this before. I'm gonna do what Patrick Mahomes couldn't. I'm gonna put 3 10s in a row. There's been I'm gonna call this a 10 out of 10. This is so lovely. The heat is not overpowering. You could use this as a marinade. You could use this in creating a soup base, a noodle base, as far as like having some ramen or any other kind of noodle. Oh my god, the way that I'm pretty sure there's black pepper in there that I'm picking up, because the way that makes everything else pop is absolutely outstanding. It's both thick yet light. The spices are the main players in this. Wow. It's got to be the sweet potato is got to be what's absolutely knocking this out of the park. It's so different. Again, just like the other 2 10s, it's so well balanced. It's ridiculous. I love this sauce. If I could marry it, I would marry this sauce. It's so good. Like, I'm going to take another spoonful, but I'm not going to take more than that because I want to save this and actually use this on some food. But this is absolutely outstanding. The heat level's not crazy. Again, it's one of those sauces where the heat level's not going to be the main player. It's going to be accentuating all the other flavors that are in the sauce, and that's what you're looking for in a hot sauce, let's be honest. I always say it with Mojave Green, now Pepper-Based Sauce Co. Flavor over heat is the most important thing. I'd much rather have a flavorful sauce that keeps me coming back for more because of the flavor stance, as opposed to something melting my face off that I'm not going to be using for every meal. You know what I'm saying? So that's so good. That is so good. You guys, go right now. I don't care if you leave the live feed. Go get you a bottle of this. Voodoo Queen, Capsaicin Cartel. Yeah. Buddy, Nico, you did it. You did it, bro. This is outstanding. This is absolutely out of the park. 10 out of 10. Heat level's going to be maybe a 1 or a 2. Maybe. This is great. This is absolutely outstanding. You could almost use this as like a bouillon base. You could use it like every single protein you could use this on. It's going to accentuate the natural protein that's coming out of it, the natural fat content that's coming out of it. You could use it as a base for ramen. You could use it as a soup base. You could use it as a vinaigrette base. The versatility is not going to be matched on this one. Absolutely outstanding. Voodoo Queen. Nico, for real, bro. This is great. This is absolutely outstanding. Some of the best sauce I've ever had. Wow. Wow, 3 10 out of 10s in an episode. I've never done that before. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm kind of blown away. I mean, I was expecting great sauces today because of the companies involved in these. But my expectations are absolutely blown. That's absolutely insane. Wow. All right, so we're going to get into the end of every episode. We have a spicy sermon. And not going to lie to you guys, this week has been a little difficult for me. I had a long week, wasn't sleeping well. I ended up having to work Saturday. I don't mind overtime because I like money. I like planning for my future. But a lot of time in life, when you lose connections with people, whether it's an ex or a friendship or whatever, no matter how much you say, "Oh, that doesn't bother me," or that they're spreading lies, they're using their snake's tongue, if you will, and spreading misinformation or doubting your character. I think that's the one thing that really upsets me in life is when somebody doubts my character. I'm a firm believer, especially in this day and age of technology, the only thing that a man has, and I'm not trying to be sexist by saying that, but the only thing that an individual has in this world is their word. And I am the exact same person that you see in front of you as I am behind closed doors. If I'm going to say something behind closed doors, it's not something that I'd say right, or I haven't said right to your face. And I hold that as a badge of honor on my chest. I am who I am, inside and out. I'm a very open book. I don't lie. I don't sugarcoat things. I tell you how it is. And I'm very proud that I feel my word is my bond. My word it means everything to me. The fact that my character screams of that. no matter how self-assured you are, in knowing that you speak the truth and you don't lie and you don't spread rumors, you don't do any of that, and you can say how much that doesn't hurt when somebody else does it about you, even though you know you're firm and who you are and what your character is, it's going to get to you a little bit. And it definitely got to me this week. I heard through some grapevines that somebody was spreading some lies about me. And the only thing I can say about that is it hurts to know that somebody that you loved at one point in time would be that nasty when you, through till the end, were so cordial and so understanding, to know that they would want to hurt and put out falsities about you into the world like that. And that's what hurts. But when it really comes down to it, all I can say is that I feel bad for that individual, that something is not going right in their life, or they feel so sour because they know that they made mistakes. They know that they're the ones who messed up, that they're so upset in that moment that they feel the necessity to come to those actions and come to those conclusions where they're going to spread lies like that. And I feel bad for that individual as opposed to really feeling bad for myself, because I know who I am. So whenever somebody is going to be talking about somebody else, whether they're just a gossip or whatever, I almost guarantee that individual is feeling something about what they have done or who they are in spreading that information, or in knocking down somebody's character. And I really pray that individual finds peace, they find happiness, and I don't feel any hatred towards that individual or anything like that. I truly hope that they find peace and they find wholeness once again, because at the end of the day, and this is for everybody out there, the only thing you can do is make sure that you're okay with you. And if you can lay your head down at night and know that you're okay with who you are, the decisions that you've made, the friendships you've made, the energy that you put out into this universe, whether you're getting something back or not, if you're okay with you, that is the greatest accomplishment that you can have in this small amount of time that we have on this planet. So I charge my viewers to self-reflect, which everybody should do often. Self-reflect. Know that, come to the understanding that you are happy with who you are, and if you're not, do the things to fix that. And I pray that everybody in here is able to rest their head down at night and be comfortable with who they are and the decisions that they've made. Well, it's that time of the episode. Catch me next week when I'll be reviewing sauces, some jams and jellies and spice blends from a pretty cool company. I can't remember their name off the top of my head. But I will be making a post here in the next few hours promoting that next episode. If anybody has any suggestions on new cameras or microphones that are not too crazy expensive, that maybe I could up my game on my show, please let me know. I am in the hunt for a better camera and a better microphone, something that's compatible with a desktop. Also, if anybody knows anybody that's good at putting together intro videos, I'm interested in putting in an intro video on every episode that I put out on YouTube. So if anybody knows anybody, that'd be super helpful. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their Sunday. And as always, here on the Church Hot Sauce from Pepper Bay, may the spice be with you and also with you. Have a wonderful day, everybody.